Hello guys, welcome back to Arena Teaching Center. I'm King's Faith, and if you are just joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you always get the updated version of our book formatting. So today we are going to be going into deep formatting style. Like, this is an advanced method, and we are going to be using Canva and Ideogram in our formatting. So stay tuned, let's dive in. So without wasting much of your time, today we are going to be starting another method, another unique style. Though I tag it as chapter 2, but this same style can be used from your introduction to your conclusion. And it all depends if you want to be putting pictures on your book. For we are going to be generating pictures from Ideogram, and we are going to be getting our alphabet from Canva. You know, there are some kind of books you see online, probably if you are going through people's book on Amazon, and you see like, God, when am I going to be doing my book like this, or when am I going to get a laptop? But today, don't worry, it's not like you are not going to get a laptop in the future. You are going to get a laptop, but for today, since that you are using a phone, let's use this phone to get massive money that will generate us the kind of money we need to do whatever we need by getting our laptop or whatever. Don't mind me, Jerry, I may not be putting it well, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive in properly and let's begin chapter 2. So today I'm going to be showing you how to expand. Oh my God, I know you'll be like, what is this lady saying? But don't worry, let's just dive in. So first of all, want to start, I already told you that if you want to do your headings, your chapters headings, there are different methods that you can follow, and your subtitle, there are different methods, as in the heading 2. There are different methods you can follow. So today I want to be doing advanced. Please don't tell me to stop. I want to do advanced. All right, so let's begin. So I'm going to be clicking on our chapter 2. I'm going to click on chapter 2 and put it in heading 1. You already know the kind of font that I like, which I love using. So I'm just going to put it I'll just leave it at this side, okay? Let me leave it this time at the middle. Then I'm going to be using color red. I'm going to increase the font size as well. Let me put it at 30. Well, 30. Then our 2, I don't think I want to increase the 2. Let's just leave it, but I'm going to be using a horizontal line in between as usual. I'm going to take up this journey at our edit 2 and put an horizontal line under. Okay, so I'm going to take it back. You already know what to do to this particular part. If you want to put it at what New Time Roman, you can put it, or let me just put it at book, what's the name again, Bookman Old Style. So I'm going to bold it, then I'm going to increase it. So this is our chapter. Now, you know, you used to see some people's alphabets will come up really big like this, and you've tried using your style, but it's not working, and you know you really want this kind of pattern in your book, but you don't know how. So today, this is how we are going to be getting our U. I want to show you how. So what I will do, I'll just go straight to my Canva app. Network be good for me. So I've already set the paper size that I want. I actually got it from okay, without wasting much of your time, if you want to get this particular size, just use 4,000 width and 4,000 length. Okay, like okay, let's just go create new design, custom size, 4,000 width and 4,000 height px. So we are going to be getting, all right, you see there is no difference. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, the reason why I'm using this is because I want it to stand out the way I want it to be. So right now, let's go and search for the alphabet U. Let's search for alphabet U. You go to your element and search for your alphabet U. So now this is our U. Let's look for the one that best fits us. Okay, let's go to graphic. We just need a plain U, but if you want to style your U, you can also look for a stylish U. So I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to increase it. I'm going to increase it Okay, let me leave it at the middle. So what I will do next is to download our U. Download it in JPG. Alright, so now that we have gotten our U, you saw I downloaded the U, you saw I did the U and it was downloaded. So now we are going to be imputing it to get the style and format that we want. So the reason why I put it in white background is basically because we are working on a white background and we don't need any colored thing attached to it. So now let's continue from where we stopped. So what we'll do is that I'm going to remove this U that is here, and I'm going to go to where my image is and pick our U. So now I've picked our U, and you'll be surprised, this U is very big. Just, you see the way I'm holding my cursor right now, hold your cursor and drag it by reducing it, so that the text will be wrapped alongside with the word U. So measure it properly. All right, measure it properly. So right now you click on this A sign. I don't know why I keep on saying A+ sign. You click on text wrap and you put it on wrap text. So you see now that it has wrapped the text, but we are having some attachment around it which we actually don't need it to be there. So it's either I take on the second paragraph and put it here. Oh my god, as you can see, we have gotten what? Our U. That love that you have been trying to make in your book, it is finally here. You see, there is no difference between this particular content and the one that you are going to be getting from MS Word if you are using your laptop. So there is no disadvantage. As far as I am here, I am ready to teach you everything you need to format in this your book with just your smartphone. Okay, so this is it. And now I told you we are going to be using ideogram. What are we going to be using ideogram for? Basically, ideogram is for what? Generating of pictures. And lately I have owned the habit of adding right up to my picture instead of me going to Canva and start looking for picture that I'm going to use and write on it. To avoid copyright issues, I said let me start using ideogram, and so far so good. I'm going to show you example of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is basically what I was talking about. You see this particular picture, I got it from ideogram. Are you getting it? I got it from ideogram, understanding protein and its role in a covering. Do you understand? So it's not just one, but I added like 3 pictures in this book with write-up on it, and all was gotten from ideogram. So I'm gonna show you guys. So how to generate picture from ideogram? You just go to your web browser and search for ideogram. For this one that is here, okay, ideogram.ai. So after you have registered on ideogram, the next thing is to click on this plus sign. Okay, so this is the description box, and this is the aspect ratio, which is your paper size. This is color palette. You can change the color palette if you want to, but I actually don't think it's necessary, because whenever you prompt ideogram is going to help you restructure your prompt, and it's going to restructure everything. Your own is just make sure you are specific on anything that you are doing. Do you understand? So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be clicking on 16:9. So if you want to erase your content and impute new one, you can just click on this eraser sign here. So without wasting much of your time, let's just type in the prompt. Okay, so I just finished typing out my prompt. Create a human realistic image of a lady holding a vegan food in her hand with a write-up inscription on the picture, how to prepare vegan diet, with a bold white font using New Time Roman. The background photo should be like that of a kitchen. So it's going to help me and restructure it. So my own is just to click on generate, since I already know that it's going to restructure it for me. So I click on generate while I wait. So remember, you should be mindful of everything that you are doing. Okay, we are not going to wait for it to be complete. Do you understand? So I'm going to be skipping the video right now. When I say mindful, you have just 4 slots per day, so use it wisely. So I'm going to cut it and wait until the picture is ready, then download it. and I'll still come and show you how to download, then impute it on our text. So right now, according to the prompt that I gave, Ideogram has given me my picture. So it all depends on which am I going to use. Right now I'm kind of confused. Should I use the first one? Should I use the second one? Should I use the third one? Should I use the fourth one? You see how precise my prompts are. You see how it came out. Oh more, I'm loving all of them. I'm kind of really confused, like which one should I use? Oh, wow. So without wasting much of your time, so I'm just going to click on all of them. I'm going to save all of them because we are going to be using all of them in our picture. My god. Okay, let me download all of them. All right, so our pictures have downloaded. You click on that arrow, go to your download sign. Oh, Ideogram, why are you doing me like this? Preview content. Okay, let me go. So after saving the pictures one after the other, it is time for me to include it in our design. Okay, so I'm gonna click on that middle. I want the picture to be at the first page, so I want just to click and it's loading. So right now, which one should I? Okay, let me click on this one and click on that. And now, okay, I'll have to reduce the picture so it enters well. All right, so this is how it is. At the same time, you can say, okay, no, I don't want it to be at the ending of my, you understand? I don't want it to be at the ending of my chapter. So what you just need to do, make sure I'm just filling it, but that doesn't mean you should go and fill. Make sure that you don't put it in your first page. Do you understand? You can put it in your second page. When do you need to impute this picture? Remember, how to prepare vegan diet should reflect in your table of content. Do you understand? So what you should name this particular title will now be preparation of vegan diets. Whether you are a self-help or any book that you are writing, let the picture don't have the same write-up with your headings. So preparation of vegan diet now, well, we want to explain it, so it should not be how to prepare vegan diet. You understand? So this one now should be among your headings, which should be included as an ND2. Do you understand? So preparation of vegan diet, now we have how to prepare vegan diet. So imagine this write-up is the explanation of how to prepare vegan diet. Are you seeing it? So you can say, okay, I just want a double column here under this picture. Your own is just to click on your layout and put it on double column. It's not compulsory that you must put a horizontal line, but if you wish to, no problem. Do you understand? All right, another thing is that, as you can see, you notice that there's space. Now I don't want any space to be in my write-up. I just have to go back, but as you are going back, know that there is a section line at your docs file which is not reflecting here, so it might affect your work. And mind you, when formatting, you see that when I say it might affect your work, you see it's no longer reflecting here again. So what we need to do is to find a way to remove it by going back to our docs file. I'm just showing you in case you encounter any issue at all. So you go back to your docs file. Going to your docs file, you see that there is a work, you see that the work is not properly arranged. So I know you'll be wondering, how do I download this? These are the sections I'm talking about. How do I download this work that will come out very well? You don't need to stress. Your own is just to convert it to KPF and upload it on your works file. When you do that, all your work will come out perfectly okay. Do you understand? So how do I remove the section of this now? So I'm going to click under this picture. Let me click on the pencil area. I'll click under this picture now. Okay, So I'll put me here. I'll give a space because I'm going to be cutting it out. I'll click on this picture side here. I want it to be a hand, then I'll put you here. So my own is just to copy, highlight, and do what? Cut. So you also do the same thing here. Pull me. These are the disadvantages you are facing, but I told you as far you are here, there is no disadvantage when I'm here. So now you just have to go back to your print layout and go back to your formats, right? Now let's just leave it like that. Do you understand? But at the same time, we said that we wanted to add a horizontal line. Okay, said we want to add an horizontal line. I want to put it in double column so that it comes out uniquely. Alright, so now I did not put it in double column. I did not put horizontal line, so it's not necessary, but don't forget to work on the line spacing. Do you understand? You can work on the line spacing. So now we are actually progressing on our design. So what next are we going to be imputing? I told you we're going to be adding other pictures if necessary, but not on only this chapter. I don't want this video to be long. Do you understand? So now this is advanced, but in a very simple style. Are you getting it? In a very simple style. So the next thing to do is to you already know, look for a key point where you can add this thing to it. So I'm going to cut it out and put a table, but this time I'm not going to be highlighting. I'm not going to be filling the table with color. I can just leave it like this, but I will probably work on the border line, increase the border line to 2.5, then increase the border color, just change the border color and slant my work. Alright, so this is just like a focus point. Remember, this is what a focus point. So I think let's just put a horizontal line. The horizontal line makes it look unique. Then the column spacing, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, so we are progressing. Now I want to put a complete color in one section. Do you understand? A complete color in one section. So what I will do is that probably on my right hand side, on my left hand side, I want to put a table and fill it in with a color completely, just like you see some sorry guys. So this is it. So let me separate it with the border line first, the column spacing, sorry, the border line, the column line, and I'm actually working on the column spacing. So if I should put in a table here now, we are going to be having a space at the top, which will now be affecting our horizontal line, in the sense that our horizontal line will now be showing, it will be longer than the table. So I'm going to use this particular one here. Put our table in that section. Put our table in this section. Once you see your content like this, don't panic. Your own is just to fill it in back. The text that you copied, paste it back. Careful. So now you see that the reason why it is long is basically because the content we copied for this table is too much. That's why it's long. So I'm going to be copying out some content. I'm not cutting it out, I'll just copy it and cut it now. Then I'm going to paste it here. The reason why I'm taking my time to do this is such, if you encounter any errors or anything as such, you know exactly what to do instead of cutting out your content. You know you can't cut out your content like that. So Now you see that it is properly ranged, so I want to completely change this section color. We are working on red. Let me just fill it with red. Or should we use green? Somewhere red is kind of sharp. Okay, let's use this green, or let's use this one. Then we are going to be changing our text to white, and I'm going to slant my text. Okay, let me leave it like this. All right, beautiful. But once you see that the horizontal line is kind of too long, is longer than the content, kindly go back and remove it. Perfect. If you said, okay, I don't want my content to be like all straight, you want it to, be on the right hand side, you want it just to do it like this, just like we are seeing it on other people. But I like leaving my content neat and unique. All right, so this is basically for this page. Okay, this is basically for this page. We're going to change, since we're working with green, we're going to change our border color. My own is to make sure that this video that I'm creating it comes out very well, because the way my phone is doing, only God knows. So all right, so hello guys. So another method we want to follow is imputing pictures and content in a box. It's kind of tricky and kind of confusing and technical, but just follow as I do. Okay, so what I want to do is that I'll copy out my content. For instance, the first is two methods I use. So this is the first method. Okay, let me put it here. Let me put it here and put on what? Layout. Okay, now I've put on layout. The next thing is I want to add my image. I want to add my image here. So this is my image. So this is my image. So what I want to do now is I want to copy out this small content. I don't want to make it too big. I want to copy out this small content and put it in the table, if possible. Put it in the table. Are you getting it? So now we have what? Our book. We have a picture. So for me to, let me just demarcate it so that you like, I want to put a border color around it. Let me put a border width first. So you see exactly how it came out. So this is you putting in what? You see the reason why I said I don't want to put it at the front here, because the content is going to be bigger. The content is going to be longer than the table. Are you getting it? So let's remove this one here. So now this is how we impute what. If you want to like put in color, you are free. Did you get? Put in any color of your choice. Then just change your font to white. Do you understand? So now you are putting in picture and what? Content in a table. And okay, so when you encounter such thing that the pictures, the table and the content is not aligning, what you just need to do is to click on the first alphabet of your content and turn it down. So as you can see, everything is kind of balanced. Okay, hello guys, so this is the end of our video for today. Today's teaching is awesome. I hope you learned a lot. Kindly state out your difficulties in the formatting, because it's kind of technical sometimes, but follow exactly what I do exactly what I say, and you will see that your book will come out very well. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to put out your comments or your questions on anything that you find difficult, so that I will create a video based on your questions. All right, bye bye.